What's good, everybody? It's your boy E2 Times, and today what we have is we have some gameplay for you. So here we are hopping into a game, and these are our top three. We have 91 Elvis Dumervil, 91 Justin Smith, and 90 Keenan McCardell. So the whole purpose of today's gameplay is we're trying out a new offense. So we're in the Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook, and then we're also, I want to say we're in Kansas City defense, if I remember correctly. But the whole purpose of this game is to try a few players out. So we got Isaiah Simmons into the lineup. And so here we are. We're using, we see him rolling out. First play of the game, Isaiah Simmons, such a good user. He throws it right to us. So we hop on the ball. And again, we're running a little bit of bunch. So we normally don't run bunch. I like running trips tight end. But we figure, hey, let's try and play with bunch. Let's see what this looks like. So here we are. We try to hit him with a deep, I don't know what I was thinking, but we throw it right to him. He gets the ball back. So here we are back on defense, and we get stuck on Myles Garrett. But what do you know? Justin Smith, which with edge threat, comes in for the sack. So here we are again. We're running a little bit of man-to-man. And I see that he wants to throw these crossers, and he's constantly rolling out. Now, we're doing pretty good with our man-to-man defense, so I'm taking note of that. So here we are. We're playing with a little bit of dime. We're wanting to see what he wants to do, and he hits us with a good corner route. So that's kind of the theme of his game so far. So we're taking that into consideration. So here we are again, playing with some adjustments. We're playing some zone. You know, my whole philosophy is I don't like playing a lot of man the whole game. I know that's kind of the meta right now, but we're trying to mess with a lot of zones. We're wanting to make sure, does it work? So here he comes out. He's going to run the ball. Now, I've never really played against this card, but man, his card, I want to say it's AP. AP just kept getting yards. He kept falling forward. If you need yourself a good budget running back, go do your solos and get you an Adrian Peterson. He gets the job done. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but I'm telling you, it's a pretty good card to have, even if it's as your backup. So here we are again. We jump into some big nickel, and we're trying to confuse him with our adjustments, but he throws this ball, and we click on, and I want to say that is Dre Bly. He comes in, and we get the pick. So here we are again. We're on offense. We're going to hit him with a little bit of stretch. We're going to try to see what Ezekiel Elliott could do. We just added him to the squad, and he does have jukebox. So here we are. We hand it off. He hits a little juke and gets stopped. Now, this year's juke move is not as good as last year's. But here we are again. We figure let's hit him again. Let's see what Ezekiel Elliott can do. How does he feel as a running back? And here we got a little hole. We try to get a little sticky with it. And he could go all the... he gets us. If he was just a little bit faster, he would be such a good card. So here we come out. We're playing with a little bit of trips tight end. And let's see what we can do. We're trying to play with our slot apprentice. We hit him on a post. And we see the ball, but we see Kittle open. So we're going to throw that. If I see it open, if he has a step, Kittle has a way about him. He just does Kittle things, and he normally catches the ball pretty well when he's in man-to-man coverage. So here we are. I noticed that he doesn't have a lot of people on the right-hand side, so we switched to an Owen trap. And when I looked at the running back, I said, man, he looks small. I forgot to take Akers out. So Akers got the touchdown. Not mad at it. Akers is a very good card. But here we are again. He comes out. We're getting block sheds with Justin Smith. We're playing again in big nickel over G. We're just playing with some adjustments. We're on Lot, who is a very good user, by the way. If you're trying to run a few, DBs and you want some extra ones, do yourself a favor. Go do your solos. Here he gets bailed out again, so I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, it feels like he's gotten bailed out a few times. There's no reason he should have caught that pass. So here we are again. I'm like, okay, we're going to run a little bit of man-to-man. Let's see what his men could do against my men. So we get another block shed. Dumervil is coming in. And we're like, all right, let's see what happens. So here we are. He wants those crossers. We got it locked up. It's bagged. And he throws this ball. I don't even know what to say. But again, that's kind of the theme of his game. So here we are again. We're usering on Fitzpatrick. We're wanting to see. He throws this ball. I'm going for the pick.
Got him. Got him.
And I am shocked that he caught that ball. Those were one of those what just happened moments. But nonetheless, I'm like, all right, let's do this. So we get back on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run it then. Let's play. Let's see what Ezekiel can do with the ball. So we motion out Yushek, ID the mic, huge hole. We try to get upfield, and we just bad run stick by us. So we take note of that. We come out in this little pistol formation, which is kind of cool. I feel like you could probably do a little scheme out of this little pistol formation out of the Seahawks playbook. It's something that I think I'm going to go back to. So it has some, you can get some runs in and some throws. So you see me get into that a little bit later on. So here we come out and doubles offset. Now, red zone scissors is a great play. So in my mind, I want to throw it to Ezekiel Elliott, only to realize it's Akers. Akers gets wide open. We throw it to him. And mainly, we forgot to change it in our special teams. But it's all right. Either way, Akers does the job. So I'm going to go back to that play later on with Zeke, and you're going to see what happens. So here we are. We come out in the same formation, and we create this little, this little layers concept where we're going to motion over Macardell on the post, and he has to either choose. Is he gonna cover the running back, the post? If he covers either of those, we got Kittle on the drag. So here we are, and I see him going. We go for the dot. He went with the running back. We get it to Macardell. I'm telling you, get yourself a slot apprentice if you can. So here we are. We go back to the scissors play. Let's see what happens. My thought is, if I can hit him right when he cuts up field, we can get this touchdown. So here we are. But I hesitate, and he picks us off. And I'm just, at this point, I'm boiling. But that's on me. I should have hit it right when he was cutting up field. So here we are again. And we know he wants to run the ball, so we come out in some men. Now, my thought here is, again, we're running a little bit of dime, and I'm just trying to user all of the different people that we have, because we added a few pieces. So he goes up, he tries to get it to McCaffrey. He's just trying to force feed McCaffrey. So we're all over it. We stop it. So here we mix it up, a little bit of zone, a little bit of man. He comes out, he rolls out, has nowhere to go. But this is where things get fun. So watch this formation. This formation is pretty cool. It has a cool little stretch play out of it, but it also has some cool passing plays. And then if you have a slot apprentice, you could mix it up. But my thought is, let's get it to Zeke. We motion over one of our tight ends. Snap the ball. Zeke gets it. Wide open hole. Zeke to the races. And here we're trying to get sticky with it. But again, Zeke, if he was just one, maybe two speed more, he would be such a good running back. He feels pretty smooth, but he does have some limitations against some of these faster DBs. So here we come back out in this pistol formation. We're trying to get tricky. We're trying to just make some adjustments. Motion over. And we wanted the post. He had it locked up, but we threw it to Kittle. Whenever you can, listen, take your check down or throw it away. Live to see another down. So here we are. We hit a stretch again. Ezekiel gets us just a few yards. Now at this point, I'm looking at the score, 7-7. I'm like, man, the score doesn't tell the story. I feel like we should be up so much more. So here we are. He covers what I wanted. We got Lamar. We're going to run. We don't even have the fully powered up Lamar. We have him at an 88 overall, but we do have, I want to say, 30 of 30 lockdown. And He plays pretty good. So here we are. I'm going to smash mouth football. We're going up the gut. We want to see, can we get in? He's playing some man defense, it looks like. Wide open hole. Zeke for the touchdown. So at this point, I feel like the game has gone on way longer than it should have. And I just want to end it, right? So it's one of those games. You ever play those games where you're like, man, this game is just going way too long. So here we are. He has a crosser. And we read it all the way. That's what a 6'3" DB will do for you. Adrian Wilson is also a good user. He is a lot cheaper than Justin Simmons. If you can't afford Justin Simmons, highly suggest you get yourself an Adrian Wilson. He plays very well, especially like you just seen when they throw it and you're underneath 10 to 15 yards. A lot of times he can jump up to get that ball. So here we are again. We're coming out in offense. We're hitting with a doubles offset. We want that scissors. We want that running back on that cool little route. I don't know what that S route is, but that's not there. So we just basically dump off. I want to say that's to Johnson. So here we are again. Coming out in doubles offset. Fun little scheme. Now, since this, I have gone back to the New England playbook. But I think this year I'm going to be running between Seahawks and New England. But this is a very fun playbook. So if you're looking to try a new playbook, highly suggest try to look into the Seahawks defense. So, Seahawks offense. So here we are again. We're going to try to hit him with that with this levels concept. We're going to motion over. Oh, no, we're not going to motion over. Here we are. I think we're just playing with the different levels. So Zeke is wide open. And unfortunate for him, he got a bad animation. So Zeke walks into the end zone. And Zeke eaten. Don't be surprised if this is what you see on the thumbnail. So again, we're playing with our adjustments, having fun. And I don't know about you, but this Madden, some people don't like the game. I've actually liked this game. I feel like, nothing's really overpowered yet, right? I'm sure there's, they've already patched the game a few times. Yes, there's a lot of bugs. But I think it's cool that nothing's like extremely overpowered. You can run the ball. You can pass the ball this year. So, so far I'm enjoying it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game. I personally like it. As we see him, he's trying to roll out again. He gets nothing. Now watch this play. I think it's this play. He tries to roll out. We're running man. Both of our edge threats activate, and they just kill him down on that line. I'm telling you, edge threat on Justin Smith and Elvis Dumerville is great. Also, check out inside stuff, which also works, especially against those that are trying to run them inside zones. So those are some very good abilities. Here he goes again. I really thought that he was going to move upfield, so he got me on the outside. But here we are again. We go back to big nickel. And we're looking for this ball. He throws it. We click on. We get the interception, but they get us out of bounds. I'm like, how many times are you going to cheat me in this game? But nonetheless, here we are again. We're covering the back end. My thought is anything coming across, I want it. I know he's going to throw it, and we get some sheds, and we lock him up again. So here we are. Fourth quarter, 1 minute left. Don't let him score. I'm following. He throws it. We jump up for the click on, and that is Williams. Which, listen, Williams is a great card. Little slow, but he got the pick. So at this point, he's had it. He clicks off. I hope you like the gameplay. Listen, like and subscribe. I want to say thank you for rocking with me. And we're going to get some more gameplay. We're going to have some more content as things roll, as things get going. I'm pretty sure this next week they're going to have a lot of things come out. But listen, rock with me. We're trying to grow this thing. And till next time, this is E2 Times. Peace. We're out.